All right, so I had my second pelvic floor therapy appointment, so I'm going to give you guys a little update on what happened. So last week I was to do two things. One, I was to track how much fluid I took in and at what point of the day. And then I had to track how many times I went to the bathroom. So it was kind of like after I had kids and I had to track poopy diapers, so it was kind of weird. But I didn't do very good at tracking it, but I was okay. And then I had to do my exercises, which were a combination of different types of kegels. So for example, I had to do 5 times a day. I had to do 10 kegels where I would do it at 50%, hold it for 3 seconds and let go. So 5 times a day. And then I had to do, right after that, I had to do 10 bursts of like as hard as I could, as quickly as I could. And if you remember my last one, it's because not only do I leak, but I have that weak pelvic floor, but I also don't release well. I'm very tense. So those were the things I had to do. And I would say I kind of failed at that too. So some days I was good at it and other days I just completely forgot. So I went into this appointment and I was totally honest with my therapist and told her that. And she was like, but did you go to CrossFit every day? And I'm like, yeah. And she goes, well, remember, Holly, if you are increasing your muscles with CrossFit but not increasing your pelvic floor muscles, you're going to continue to have that imbalance. So I think the thing that's weird for me is to actually think of it as a muscle. That's just kind of awkward to think like, oh, it's a muscle. I have to work out the muscle. So the good news is, though, is even that I didn't stick to the plan, I did actually, she could tell that I was releasing better. I was relaxing much better. So that's good. The other things though that I found out from tracking was I do some weird things. And I don't know if you guys are like me, so this may seem really odd, but when I get up in the morning, before I go to work, I'll go to the bathroom and then I'll go to the bathroom again. And when I go to bed, I go to the bathroom and then I read or something and then I go to the bathroom again because I don't want to have to wake up in the middle of the night and go to the bathroom. So those things are kind of odd. And then I'm kind of one of those people that sometimes when I get home and I'm going into the bathroom, all of a sudden that urge is there, like, oh my God, I'm gonna go get the pants down and go, right? Or I'm washing dishes and the water's on and I'm feeling like, I have to go to the bathroom. Those things though that she explained to me are all completely normal that I have those feelings. They're all psychological things that from years of me, probably when I was a kid, not wanting to go to the bathroom at school, not wanting to use public restrooms, I just naturally held it as long as I could, and as soon as I got home, I went to the bathroom. So my brain has been trained that, hey, when you get home and you get close to that bathroom, you're gonna have to go. The other thing is when I've been going to bed, I've just trained myself, like I don't wanna have to get up in the middle of the night. You will always probably have a little bit of urine still in your bladder. It's normal that when you void, you don't completely void. That's completely normal. So what I'm doing is really not doing anything for me because there's still always something in there. So what she's challenged me to work on this week is not doing that. When I have the water on and I feel like I'm gonna go to the bathroom, to do those kegels. When I'm in bed and I feel like, oh, should I get up and go to the bathroom before I actually go to sleep? No, just do some kegels. So that's what I'm doing and it's actually working, which is pretty cool. I asked her, okay, but what about when I work out? She said, Holly, let's go slowly. Let's work on this week. You don't wanna try too many things and fail. So that's what I'm doing this week. She also told me to increase my fluid intake, which I wasn't expecting. But one of the key things I took away from her though, when I asked, well, what about the fact that when I'm doing double unders and then I go to the bathroom and then I do double unders and then I go to the bathroom again, she says that you should not be doing that. Think about your friends who don't leak. They could have a full bladder and still work out and they don't leak. So it's not because your bladder is full that you're leaking, and by going to the bathroom more and more, you're getting rid of everything and you're not gonna leak. It's because your pelvic floor is weak. So that's what I took from her, so that's what I'm learning. So continue, if you guys have any questions at all, feel free to direct message me and I'll fill you in next week and hopefully I will do a little bit better job of doing my exercises this week. Thanks guys.